A woman is jolted awake by a deadly phone call while sleeping. The other side tells her that her son has been in a serious car accident. By the time the woman rushes to the hospital in a panic, what she sees is her son's body. The woman doesn't break down in tears. Instead, she calmly observes her son's belongings, as if trying to find some clue from them. It turns out that 20 years ago, as an undercover intelligence agent, Sarah had to leave her husband and 7-year-old son. After years of working as a spy, Sarah seems to have numbed her personal emotions. So when she comes out of the morgue, 2 police officers are her demeanor, and Sarah uses her unique lip-reading skills to understand everything.
Wait, she's police? Looks more like a hobo. Her outfit's probably the last thing on her mind. She just lost her son.
Sarah doesn't take these words to heart, because now she only wants to investigate the truth behind her son Giorgio's death. Although the police conclusion based on the scene is a traffic accident, Sarah clearly doubts this. The police tell her the perpetrator is still in the hospital. Sarah goes to see this culprit without hesitation. When the man learns Sarah is the victim's mother, he apologizes guiltily, saying he's a doctor who should save lives but caused a living being to die. During this, he also explains the car accident process to Sarah. He says he saw Giorgio walking his dog before the accident, so he instinctively slowed down and flashed his lights. And Giorgio also stopped at the time. But this car accident still happened eerily.
But right when I sped back up, he dropped the dog's leash and jumped in the road.
Seeing the man's guilty look, Sarah says nothing. She just calmly stands up, turns and walks into the dark corridor of the hospital. Then Sarah comes to the accident scene. She circles the wrecked vehicle. Judging from the degree of vehicle deformation, Giorgio was indeed hit hard. The lingering police officer advises Sarah to mourn properly, but Sarah asks where Giorgio's phone is. This young police officer tells her the phone was just found and hasn't been taken to the station yet. Sarah wants to see the phone's contents, but is told by the police that it's not allowed.
Your phone serves as a snapshot of your life. It's been forever since I've known anything about it.
The soft-hearted man hands the phone to Sarah, and while he's not looking, the woman quietly takes out the SIM card. Then she follows the police to her son's home, where she meets her daughter-in-law Viola for the first time. Looking at the woman's pregnant belly, Sarah is lost in thought. But to find the truth as soon as possible, she still asks Viola some questions. Although the woman is unhappy with how Sarah abandoned her family, she still tries to cooperate with the police investigation. And from Viola's statement, Giorgio worked for a local biotech company, and his always approachable personality meant he never had conflicts with anyone. So Viola believes Giorgio's death should just be an accident. However, Sarah senses this is not simple. So early the next morning, she returns to a place she knows all too well, which is the Secret Service hidden under an international shipping company. When she sees her old friend Teresa, Sarah's appearance really startles the other woman.
My God, you're an old lady.
The two exchange pleasantries, and upon learning Teresa has become the head of the Secret Service, Sarah isn't shocked. But Teresa knows that if Sarah hadn't left back then, she wouldn't be the head of the Secret Service now. Next, Sarah doesn't beat around the bush, saying she's here for help. She places Giorgio's SIM card on the table, wanting Teresa to help find all the information in it. Hearing this, the woman directly stands up, but before leaving, she picks up that SIM card.
I'll reach out soon.
What way?
The usual way. Some things are still the same.
That night, lonely Sarah drinks alone on the balcony, when suddenly there's a knock on the door. But when she opens the door, there's no one outside except a box. Sarah takes the box into the house. Looking at the information delivered inside, she knows it's from Teresa. And is Giorgio's death related to Sarah after all? Could it really just be a simple traffic accident?